Everybody, Malice here with another video, and in this video we're going over some of the changes made to the Necron Errata from the not so most recent, shall we say, balance changes that Games Workshop have made. So let's get into what's changed for the Necrons, shall we? Well, we'll start off with some of the minor stuff before we get into the headlines, because it's actually quite a big headline we have. So, the Night Scythe, you can now add deep strike to its abilities, which is fair enough. The next minor change, before we go into the big stuff, concerns the Plasmancer Cryptic and its Living Lightning. So that basically changes now. So it reads, Living Lightning, in your shooting phase, select one enemy unit within 18 invisible to this model. The Errata adds, excluding units with the lone operative ability that are not part of the attached unit and are not within 12 inches of this model. So basically, they've made an Errata to account for the lone operative rule. So those are the garnishes to the real meat and the headline of this Errata change. So let's get into the first point, and it concerns everyone's favourite Silent King. Well, the Silent King now, he has the entire model has a slight but significant keyword change. You can now add Treyarch to its keywords. So it's vehicle, epic hero, Treyarch. So you're probably thinking now, how does this become significant, Malice? Allow me to explain. And it all relates to the Obsidian's Phalanx detachment. Which is basically the main detachment you would run, one of the main detachments you would run the Silent King in games for. So the headline is now, the Silent King can actually benefit from his own detachment because he now has the Treyarch keyword, which we will elaborate more on in the next couple of points. The first one concerning the Worthy Foes stratagem. Now that already had Treyarch in there, and the only change to that is models with the noble keyword can now be targeted by that stratagem. So the Silent King benefits from that stratagem now, which reads, in your command phase, select one enemy unit until the start of your next command phase. Each time a noble, the newest edition, Lich Guard or Treyarch unit from your army makes an attack that targets that unit, add 1 to the wound roll. So now the Silent King and his entourage are classed as Treyarchs. You can now use that to give him a nice little wound buff if you so happen to have him in a fight against a big hitter. Always nice to have. But where it really comes in is if you want the Silent King for objective control. And this comes into the change with the territorial obsession stratagem, which can now read, the targets are now not only Lich Guard units, but now Treyarch units. This ties in with the Silent King becoming a Treyarch. He can now benefit from this stratagem. So this stratagem ordinarily would allow you to add an extra point to your objective control characteristic. So how does the Silent King benefit from this? An extra +1, it's nice. Now, remember the Silent King's keywords. Vehicle, epic hero, and now Treyarch. The vehicle part of that equation is what comes into play. Because if you have the vehicle keyword, you get +3 to your objective control stat. So with that stratagem, the Silent King, if you're deciding to use him to contest an objective or help hold an objective counts as an extra 3 for the purposes of objective control. Very nice. And the other minor change comes to the Signature of Eradication stratagem from the Canoptic Cord detachment, and that's been changed the effect, and that's been tweaked to the following. Until the end of a phase, weapons equipped by Cryptic or Canoptic models in your unit have a devastating wounds ability. Now this was already done previously, but again we're just going over changes that have been made past and in some cases present. But yes, the big thing from this Errata is, and the big winner is the Silent King, and the fact you can actually benefit from the main detachment he would be arguably the most useful in. So what do you think? If you play the Obsidian's Phalanx, are you going to be rolling with the Silent King a bit more with these changes now? As always, let me know in the comments, and until the next video, I shall catch you later. Bye!